So far, everybody I've told this particular story to, just, they're like, "Oh my God, you really did that?" I'm like, "Yep." Hey YouTube, Crazy Kid back. Today we're gonna take a trip back into memory lane again. Back to about grade 2. When I was in public school, I wasn't really the teacher's pet. I didn't have any filter, like nothing to stop my thoughts from, basically taking the water slide straight out the gaping hole in my face. And I'd get sent down to the principal's office quite often. And this is one of the reasons why I got sent down to the principal's office. And it's a favorite story of a lot of people that I've told this to. So I figured, why not post it up here, see if you guys get a good laugh out of it too. And so far, everybody I've told this particular story to, just, they're like, "Oh my God, you really did that?" I'm like, "Yep." So back in grade 2, I was 7 years old, and I brought a brand new level to what they call the class clown. And so the teachers, especially this one teacher, really didn't like me, and the feeling was mutual. Like, I did not like this teacher at all. And we went, it was my English teacher, and she was teaching us to go from block printing to hook and loop cursive writing. And this one day she writes this great big long note on the board. It was about 3 weeks into the school year. And so she writes this great big long note on the board. Probably took her about an hour and a half to write it on the board. And she's expecting 7-year-olds who are just learning cursive writing to write it down in their notes in 45 minutes. So I was like, just trying to, hurry up and get this note into my books. And I figured I'd get it into my books, and then when I have more time at home, I'll clean it up and make it look neat. So there I am, just jotting this stuff down, writing this note down as best I can. And my handwriting is not the greatest. Like, if I'm in too much of a rush or stressed out too much or not in the right mood, I can't even read my handwriting. Like, even my doctor can't even read my handwriting. So she's going around and she's checking out people's progress, and she stops at mine, and she looks at me and she's like, "Can you actually read that?" I was like, "Oh yeah, kinda, possibly." And she's like, "Well, you stand up and read that chicken scratch to the rest of the class." Now, my parents always told me that if an adult or an authority figure tells you to do something and it's morally correct, there's morals in it, and it's not going to be strewed as indecent behavior, then I had to do what the teacher asked, or do what the authority figure asked. So I stood up, clear my throat, and I got my book in my hand, and I went, everybody in the classroom just falling out of their seats, just losing themselves laughing. She got so mad at me. She was so pissed she couldn't even speak. She just pointed to the door. And that's when I knew, I was being sent to the office for the 4th time that day. And so I get to the principal's office finally. And I had made so many trips to the principal's office that I wore out finish off the floor on a terrazzo rock floor. So I get to the principal's office, and he asked me why I'm back again that day. And so I tell him, tell him the whole thing, exactly what happened. And when he stopped laughing, period was pretty much over. Like the class period was over. And he dings he hits the intercom button and has the teacher for that class come to the office. And there I'm sitting in the office. I'm like, oh my God, this is gonna be horrific. So all of a sudden, next thing I know, he starts ripping her up right in front of me, basically telling her that she had absolutely no right to mock a student, and she ended up getting 2 weeks suspension because of that. So, I was like, I win one. So, yeah, well, like I said, that was a favorite story from my past that, a lot of people that I've told it to liked. It's brought a lot of laughter and a lot of happiness to people. So I just kind of wanted to share it with you guys and see if that can bring up a little bit of laughter to you too. I know for some people, they said they couldn't look at a chicken without thinking about that story for a while. So I'm just hoping that you bring up a little bit of humor in the world, because we need it. All right, have a good night. Have a good day, folks. Talk to you later. Hey, folks. If you like any of the stuff that I've done, if you like this video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Give me a Fonzie. Hit the subscribe button. Share it with your friends and neighbors and relatives and anybody who you think that could use a laugh. And if you have a extra few minutes, try some of my other videos here. And hit the notification bell, little ding dong down there for this little ding dong here. All right, have a good one, folks.